Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy July 10th, and happy YouTube Huddle Up Day. Welcome to the best YouTube creator group on YouTube, the YouTube Huddle Up. Thanks for being here. I am already adding goals and wins for the week. So if you are new here, go ahead and share your goal for the week. I think a lot of us had a lot of creative stuff that we worked on in the past week. So I'm excited to see what you guys have all been working on. As always, in the pinned comment, you will find the link to the scoreboard so you can check out everyone's channel, check out what everybody is working on. Here's the scoreboard. I'm just adding Tom's win, who has currently 5 videos in the hopper. And the goal for the following week is to keep up with the Couples Table audio uploads. Yes. So the Couples Table is me and Tom's live stream podcast over on my vlog channel, but we also publish the audio as a podcast, like an audio podcast. And we're not consistent. It's both of us. We're not consistent with publishing them. And people have been asking, where's the audio podcast? So we're back on it, everybody. The scoreboard. Okay. So here's our scoreboard. Here's our stickers. And today our sticker. Wait, did I say last week that you guys were going to choose? I think I said last week that you guys were going to choose. But right before the stream started, I chose a sticker. And I can't even remember what it was. Okay, we're going to go. Oh, it's a disco ball. Because we are in a dance mood. Because of all the fun stuff that we have been working on, right? Yes. All right, Tom's going to get our first sticker. Oi, why is that the smallest sticker in the world? Bam. Why is our disco ball tiny? We need the biggest disco ball. Bam. Yes. Fill the cell. That's what it is. All right. Cool. So let's check in. Kyle's here. Hello. Be Your Own Nerd is here. Happy Wednesday to you all, you awesome huddle uppers. KWA Comedy in the house. I've seen everything that you've been posting, and it is very exciting. It's very inspiring. And it's a nice butt kick for me as well. Win posted my 3 shorts and started the 31-day challenge. So Kathy, tell us more about this challenge. Is this just like a create something every day challenge? Let me see. Kathy, here you are. Boom. It is so fun to see what everybody is working on. Bam. And here is your disco ball. All right. David Hunt is here. David, I just commented, or I just added your comment to the scoreboard from last week. Dave Dent's here. Happy Wednesday, everyone. David's win 3 live streams and 1 video. Awesome. Consistent as always. And bam. Let's see. Here you are. Great. Added it in. So good to see everyone working on stuff. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Goal for next week is 3 live streams, 1 video, and 1 short. David, I think you're one of the few in this group that consistently posts or like does all 3 formats on YouTube. So if you have any insight to share as to like incorporating live streams, pre-recorded videos, and shorts, we would love to hear your input. All right, we've got the goal for next week in the board. All right, Dave Dunn's here. Uploaded a YouTube video. Bam. Goal is to record a new video. Love it. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Bam. All right. Got yours right here. Goals, Dave. Bam. All right, and let's not forget your amazing disco ball. All right. Sean's here. Win. Record and schedule a short and a video, and the goal is to record 1 video and 1 short. Boom. See, these types of check-ins are great because it's just like we're just still doing the thing, and sometimes it doesn't feel it. It's not like glamorous. We're just chugging along, but it's the chugging along that makes the progress towards the big wins, right? So it's awesome to see everyone being consistent and just plugging along. Boom. Goals. Here we are. Oi. Bam. Sweet. Be your own nerd. Here we are. Okay. Goal for Kathy's to continue the challenge. The 3 lives, 2 shorts, 2 videos per week. That sounds like a plan. Oh, I love it. And like, so, from what I've seen so far, Kathy, it's been very, you're just sharing, right? And I think that like I need that reminder too, because sometimes I can get really into the strategy and I'm like, what is the takeaway on this thing? And I love how you're just, I don't know if there's a strategy. It's just nice to see the consistency, I guess, So if you're like, oh, I don't know what to post, whatever you're doing is totally working. So it's awesome. All right. Let's see. Dave says, I'm so happy my latest video has been doing really well. It did better than my old most popular video and weekly views. Oh, congrats. Do you know why? Is there anything you can share? Anything that you think might have like contributed to that? Was it the thumbnail? I think everyone here has the A/B testing feature now. I think that's been rolled out to everybody. So was it your thumbnails? Are you guys playing around with that feature? I think everyone should definitely give it a try. I haven't uploaded a video to be able to try this. So the sticker needs to be the sun because it's hot outside. Well, let me tell you, it's 112 here. It was 120 yesterday. It's so hot. I can't even tell you. Kyle's here. Uploaded a new YouTube video. And the goal for next week is to edit your next video completely on Final Cut. And you're a new user. That's cool. I'm telling you, learning a new tool, especially a new editing program, man, I remember when I like vividly remember switching from iMovie to Final Cut, which is like not even that big of a leap, but it's still different, right? And so it's hard when like at least, iMovie and Final Cut are like the same. They're related, but it was still like nothing is in the right place. It took me a long time to get used to. But even learning CapCut, which is the editor that I use to edit the vertical short form content, it's like, it really is just like, there's a part of me that just wants to open Final Cut and edit on there because that's what I know. But I have to force myself, like, you have to keep like learning new things, So I'm curious what you were using, Kyle. I think you told me this, but I don't remember. Kathy says, I'm trying to create daily, set up a schedule so I do 3 lives, post shorts, and 2 videos a week. I count the live with bro at 1 of 3. Yeah, definitely. Volpe Punk is here. Hello. Good to see you. Win. Managed a 4-hour stream. That is awesome. What did you stream for 4 hours? That sounds fun. And the goal is to finish 1 video this week. Volpe Punk. Bam. Let's add you here. And then, as always, if I forget to give you guys your stickers, don't just poke me and I will remember. Let's see. Volpe Punk, here you are. Kyle, did I give you yours? I didn't. Here we go. Sweet. All right. Dave says, I'm definitely getting inspired by KWA comedy to create something every day. Yes, I'm telling you, it's like, I feel like this week for me, I got stuck on, got like overwhelmed. It was like, I wanted to make stuff, but I didn't know what to make. And my favorite thing about doing daily challenges is like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you make, you just make. And then when you're in the process of, being that consistent, it gets easier. That's what I have found to be true. So I just need to get back into that. Shotgun Studios here. Dropped a video this morning. Congrats on that. And the goal is to come up with some live stream ideas and topics. Oh, that sounds fun. All right, Shotgun Studio. Here you are. Let's add you to the board. So I have decided that for our 12-week progress check-in, which is going to be, let me actually finish this real quick, which is going to be July 31st, so the end of the month, we're going to do 2 raffles that are probably just going to be Amazon gift cards. So we're going to do 1 raffle that's going to be every sticker that you get in the past 12 weeks, right? So since May 1st forward, is going to be an entry into the raffle. And then we're going to do another one from all the stickers since the beginning of the Huddle Up this year. So there's a couple of you guys that have never missed a week. So you're going to have lots of entries. But who knows, right? So we're going to do that on July 31st. It's probably going to be something simple. I was cleaning up my office, so that's my big win for the week. I decided, well, I'm not done. I'm in the process of like, I don't want to say redesigning, but I feel the itch for a studio refresh, right? So I cleaned as much as I could. It was like 4 bags of trash, a lot of stuff to donate. And I was thinking about some of you guys with some of the stuff I was putting away to donate. I wish I can get it to you, but shipping is such a pain, especially when you're like trying to ship one thing. So that's why I feel like an Amazon gift card is kind of the way to go, because then you can decide how you want to use it to upgrade your creator journey. Maybe it's a notebook, or maybe it's like a light or something. It's not going to be anything crazy, but just something to kind of a little fun thing to work towards. All right, let's keep going here. David says, I use my LS as the base and I cut the video out. Or I use my live stream as a base and I cut the video out and shorts from it. Got it. Kathy says, I even made a big old Canva colored coded calendar to help me. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Kathy says, I actually picked up a sub and lost a sub since the beginning of July, but this challenge is not about that. Yes, definitely. Every single time I post anything, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, people leave and then new people come. So it's just, it's just like people come and go, and that's totally fine. It's about finding my niche voice and trying something new or improving daily. Yes, definitely. True confessions. I've never used iMovie for video editing. I think a lot of people haven't, but that's what I had, right? Like when I first started back in 2016, I had a MacBook Air. And the only thing that thing could run at the time, well, also I wasn't going to buy anything new, was iMovie. So that's what I used for like a long time. I don't think I moved to Final Cut until I moved in with Tom. So it was at least like 2 years of like lots of daily vlogging challenges and my, lots of the tutorials that built my channel. Kathy says, I got a super boost of motivation going to Podcast Summit. I was stoked to be able to help others. Heck yes, I love that. Dave says, I believe it was a topic that made it popular. It showed how to use a tool that most people in my web design group were struggling with. That's always a great thing. If you are a part of community, so like, okay, for example, the YouTube Huddle Up, a lot of you guys talk about things that you are struggling with, and I happen to have a channel that kind of is supposed to help with those things. And when you guys say things like, hey, if you were ever to say like, here's what I eat, or, I'm struggling with making thumbnails or something, then I can make a video addressing that, right? So if there's a way that you can kind of maintain interaction with your people that are watching your videos, so you can create this by doing community posts on your YouTube page or something like that. But even like, for me, it's Instagram. So I always try to see like what people are responding to. Anytime I post something, there's always some kind of like reaction that kind of helps me inform and gives me ideas for what the next video could possibly be. So Dave has like kind of being in a web design group where people are sharing what they're struggling with, and boom, you can, it's kind of like a nice source to get ideas for how you can help people, right? Volpypunk said their live stream was all the art. I was working on art for my online store. That is awesome. Bureau Nerd has a question. I was watching an interview with Mr. Beast, and he started a new website called viewstats.com. It looks really useful for us creators. Heather, can you demo this to everyone? So I believe viewstats.com, I think this is the website that Tom was looking at. It's, yes. Okay. So this is very similar to what was the site that we used to use? Oh my God, I totally forgot. There was like an old school version of this website where you can like look at stats from any YouTube channel. So I'm gonna table your question, Sean. We will get back to it. Okay. Kyle, I started on Premiere Pro because my work provides Adobe Creative Cloud for free, but that is garbage, so I switched to DaVinci Resolve. Oh, great. See, I think it's great that you're going to know all three. So congrats. Mommy Guide is here. Alarm kept ringing. Then I remember I turned it on to make sure I can come today. Thank you so much for waking up and being able to show up. Your win, uploaded and ready for Premiere 4 video hops for the whole of April, one every week. Sorry, I'm half awake, half asleep. For the whole of July, not April. Only 5 shorts done, but still a week. Got it. Okay, cool. No worries, Mommy Guide. I'm going to add you to the board. Let's add you here. Mommy Guide. Boom. I really appreciate you guys showing up. You can always leave a comment on the recording. I always check the comments before the next huddle up. So like this morning, I always check if anybody watches the recording or the replay and adds their wins and goals there. So if you can't make it, totally no worries. I know it's like the middle of a completely different time zone. Okay. Let's see. Tom is sharing. I started on VHS Beta, then went to Avid, then Premiere, then iMovie, then Final Cut. I don't think I knew that you used Avid. I started on VHS too. That was fun. Let's see. Beer Nerd. I have a feeling, I've been feeling the itch for a studio refresh ever since I saw Tom's studio refresh video a couple months ago. Yeah, so I don't even remember the last time I updated anything in my studio. It has been years. The newest thing that I got was the prompter, which I'm using right now, but that like literally just went on top of my camera. I didn't move anything else. So one of the things I did was this bookshelf right here. This is full of just stuff, and I got rid of a lot of it, right? It's hard because for me, like, I like to keep a lot of stuff to kind of, if I ever want to, I can go back and remember what I was working on, what was in my head, what was I thinking, like what was my thought process behind how I've worked on my business all these years. So I keep a lot of my old notebooks, a lot of like, man, I have all the outlines I've done for all the webinars I've done, all the seminars I've taught, workshops, my online courses. Like I still have them all, and they were kind of just like stacked over there. But I think like my approach now is maybe I don't have to have that stuff out. I can keep it because I want to keep it, but maybe it's time to like make room for new stuff. I just don't know what that new stuff is going to be. So here's an example, right? You see this like brown basket right here? So it's full of stuff that doesn't need to be there. Like lots of random cords that I never grab anything this box. So obviously whatever's in there is stuff that I never use. I wanted to get rid of it, but the problem is like there's no back on this bookshelf. This is not a problem. This is like the fun part about moving your studio around, right? So there's no back. So the problem is that you can see all the wires in the back, and it is not cute. Maybe once I catch up with the comments, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, Rusted Caseymoto, no wins this week. Goals to post some shorts. No worries at all. Boom. Goal. Rusted Caseymoto. Here you are. Sweet. Okay. Let me add mine. Win. Cleaned out studio. Goal. Make a video. Boom. All right. Let's see. Mommy Guide. One live stream goal this week. Start the one mixed media postcard every day for July, and all live streams and videos are for Christmas in July. Oh, I forgot. One video hop done last week. I think I need your goal, and I got your win, Mommy Guide. So let me add your your goal right here. Boom. All right. Did I give you? I did. Okay. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Introvert Amateur in the house. Good to see you. Recorded your video. Great. And upload one video for the goal for next week. Win. Introvert Amateur. I love it. So, in case you weren't here, in our next 12-week progress check-in, which is going to be July 31st, we're going to do 2 raffles, and each sticker that you get from the scoreboard is going to be an entry for the raffle, which is probably going to be Amazon gift cards because it's like available global and nothing has to get shipped. Oh, wait. Hold on. Upload. Bam. So, I think I want to make the rule that you have to be here live. What do you guys think about that? Because I think it's like, it'd be weird if you weren't here. It's like always disappointing when there's a raffle and then the person isn't there to get it. So I kind of want to make it so that you have to be present. But I get that this is not a time that everyone can join. I don't know. We'll see. So July 31st, this is when we're going to do a raffle. Every sticker that you've gotten is going to be an entry for the raffle. So there's going to be 2 raffles, right? One is all the stickers since our last progress check-in, which was May 1st. And then we're going to do another raffle that's every single sticker that you've gotten since the YouTube Huddle Up started this year is going to be a raffle. And I think I'm going to do it old school, where I'm literally going to write your your names on pieces of paper and pull it out of a box. So I got to start writing your names on pieces of paper. All right. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. Bureau Nerd. View Stats is cool because it has a cool thumbnail search function, but it also has an A/B thumbnail function that shows you all the different thumbnails that creators have A/B tested for their videos. Yes. Live is always so much better because I can get engaged with you all. Just need to sleep earlier so I can wake up at 4 a.m. I love the dedication. Here's my win and goal. Boom. I wanted to make a video. I'm going to try to make a video after the huddle up today. And hopefully Tom's going to help me out, but we'll see. So what I did is I started a fitness challenge. And I'm on day 6 and I can't even tell you how sore I am. So that's kind of been it's been really hard to feel creative when I'm just in pain. Call me Cubby's here. Missed my goal, but working on it. A bunch of my clips don't have audio. Oops. What happened? What happened to your audio? Do you know what happened? Introvert Amateur, a personal bonus win. Got yesterday a new old camera, which is now 70 years old. Can't wait to use it and make a video about it. Oh, how awesome. Which camera is it? That sounds great. Bureau Nerd, yes, for the raffle, I agree with being here live in the chat to win. Yes. Okay, so let's do that. Let's make it so that you have to be here to win. The person has to be here. Yes. Because it's like, yeah, let's make it so you have to be here. So, you still have 2 more opportunities to get stickers. I don't think I'm going to do stickers for the actual day because I need to make your pieces of paper before that day. So if you are here at our progress check-in, you will get a sticker no matter what. But yeah, all right, cool. So let's go back to view stats. I can't remember. I think it was a social blade. That's what it was called. Social blade. I don't think people use this anymore. I don't know. But this used to be actually, let's do Tom's channel because he is super active. So this is the thing that everybody used for a while. It tells you basic stats of a channel. Wait, was that your other channel that showed up? Why are there 2? This must be Tombuktu. But the thing is with this site is I don't know. There's only, it doesn't really, I found it to not really tell you anything useful. It's just kind of because all these, we have compared the numbers to what is actually going on behind the scenes. And for us, it's never been correct. So, when I first started my channel, I was looking at this future projections. This is supposed to project based on your progress when you're supposed to hit certain subscriber, things. But it's I don't even know how this is based. So I stopped looking at it. For view stats, I've never looked at this site. But Tom looked at it and I was kind of overhearing his reaction to it. Wait, does this mean? No, seriously, there's no way. Global subscribers ranking, you are not number 2000 in the entirety of YouTube. There's no way. Unless this is like you. No, there's got to be more than that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is my first time looking at this. So it tells you like, okay, it tells you stats. Most recent video. It tells you a lot of stuff actually. Monthly views. I don't know. Okay, videos. Awesome. Projections. Wow. Similar channels. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Similar channels. Similar channels I feel like would be an interesting thing to look at. Just to see probably other people are watching these people if they're watching your channel, right? So I feel like that would be kind of interesting to look at for your own channel. Okay. But I think the thing that you're talking about is if we go here, I'm going to click on a video and it's going to show me thumbnail changes. So here's Tom's first thumbnail and then he updated it to this. Oh, I really like this one better, but that's because I feel like the purple is more prominent. So that's where my eye goes to. So here's the thing about this site though. Here's the thing. I feel like my instinct is that this is not really helpful for like a creator. I just don't think it's that helpful because like what someone else is doing is kind of irrelevant to what you can do, right? And what I have found is that stuff like this, for me, immediately puts me into comparison mode, which does not foster creativity, right? Like I end up creating from a place of, I have to do it that way. Now my thumbnails have to kind of look like this because it's working for them. Or I see that they changed it to that. Like it's I don't know. I found that it's like, I'm creating with someone else's voice in my mind kind of a thing. So I can see how it is very interesting, but honestly, I think the things that are more helpful are anything that makes your creative process more fun. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I could see how it's like, it's interesting, but I don't think that there's going to be anything here that is going to make your like own stuff level up. Aside from like, I feel like the most interesting thing would be looking at Mr. Beast's channel and just being like, whoa, look at these numbers. Look at all the times they like change thumbnails. But that's just like, you know, no one has the resources that Mr. Beast has. So like you can't even try to make that. And also like, you know, it's hard because it's like, I think being that YouTube is a creative thing where you are creating something from nothing, it's hard. Okay, here's how I would say it. YouTube and this website and all these metrics like views and subscribers and comments and engagement and all this stuff, this is all like our dashboard, right? But you as a creator are in control and you can decide like what information is relevant to you, right? So if YouTube says that this video is not doing well, but you know that, you know, someone emailed you for a potential, like someone emailed you and said like, oh my God, this video was so helpful. Or, you know, maybe somebody like bought your course or something like that, even though YouTube is telling you that this video is not performing well. It's like YouTube doesn't know the big picture, right? You know it. You are able to look at all the data and assess for yourself. That's why sites like this make me wary because it's like it can make you feel like you're doing something wrong more than you're doing something right. That's just me though. I'm also a very anxious person that has a tendency to doubt herself. So that's where I go by default, but maybe you wouldn't. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's check in here. Can't wait for the 310724. Yes. Can we contribute some money for the raffle gift card prizes to help you with the cost? No, don't worry about it. This is like the way that you guys contribute is by showing up every week. So this is my treat. Like, totally don't worry about it. Mommy Guide Inc. When I first started, I used Social Blade and it told me I'll get 1K in 10 years. That was in 2021, but I did get the 1K in 7 months. Hee hee. Yeah, it's like, I just feel like it's, obviously it's based on something, but I do feel like, I don't know, I'll always go back to, I met my husband on YouTube, and I swear YouTube has never told me that I was doing the right thing. Like, it's always been like, you're off, or this is a low performing video, or this is 10 out of 10. Like, it's never told me. Like, the Huddle Up, you know, all the stats that I get from the YouTube Huddle Up are gray. They're not green. They're gray. You know, the view count isn't increasing. If anything, it decreases sometimes. I lose a subscriber every now and then because I'm sure someone who's new to my channel will check in on the YouTube Huddle Up, not understand what's happening, and then they leave, you know. But I love doing this. I know you guys love being here. And so I have to override what YouTube is telling me in order to do what I know feels right. Do you know what I mean? Like that, I don't know. So there's not a right or wrong. I feel like the right is what feels right to you at the end of the day. Let's see. Call Me Cubby says, no idea with the audio. I'm not using a mic, so I must be hitting the wrong setting on my camera somehow. Looking forward to the 731 Huddle raffle. Oh, interesting. So you're hitting something that like turns off the audio. I love the doubt in your voice. This is super interesting. When Social Blade said I'd reach 1K in 10 years, I almost stopped creating, but the end took it as a challenge that it won't take long. Yes. It's kind of like Google Maps or Waze, right? Like it'll tell you, oh, you're going to get there in 15 minutes and you like try to race the time. Maybe it's like that. Creating with someone else's voice. I like the way this was said. Could put that on a shirt. Don't create with someone else's voice. Yeah, because I think like nobody can tell you what your voice is. That's the problem, right? That's the hard part is like, even if somebody tells you, oh, you should do more of this, like if it's not in alignment with what you want to do, if it doesn't bring you joy, then like, you know, what's the point, right? I feel like the constant journey for any creative, whether it's YouTube or traditional art or whatever, is like developing your skill set, finding what resonates, but then also lights you up, right? It's like trying to take those three things and like all have it be the same thing. 10 years, wow, that's a really discouraging report. I don't remember what mine used to say, but like back in the day, oh my god, I would check this thing like every day, Social Blade, and I was like so obsessed with it. It was just, it's like, you know, 10 years is better than 10,000 years. Is that what yours says? Oh no. Tom says, the one thing I like about view stats is the similar channels are actually similar, and that's interesting. Social Blade just gives you channels closest to your size, but they're rarely related. Interesting. I love how you look at things. Very positive. Yes. Half glass full kind of guy. Yes. I think you have to be a YouTube creator, right? Like we're all doing this thing that makes no sense, but it's fun. Do you plan on doing any vlogging? Kind of like your last New York vlog a couple years ago when Tom and you visit B&H this month. So it's so funny that you asked this, Sean, is because I have had such an itch to vlog again, but I don't know what's holding me back. See, I can't even finish that sentence. I want to. I have no idea. I don't know why I don't. I think the reason why I don't is because if you go here, and what I should do is get out of my own way. But I think the reason why is because my last 3 videos were all about like similar things. And then I feel like doing a vlog about New York would be random. So I don't know. I don't know like why that matters. I should just do it anyway because I want to make it. But I think that's like why. Because before it was like so random. Like here's hockey. Here's me going back to college. Here's all I read like all these books. And then like I started talking about creator stuff. And then I was like, oh, probably no one wants to hear about this other stuff. I don't know. You know? Grab that ZV1 and do it. Yeah. I think I just have to go. I have to replay. Work actually making me work. No worries, Kathy. No worries. Okay, so yeah, so actually I'm like so curious if you let me see. I am see? So here's my tutorial channel. See what I mean? How like everything is down, right? And so it's like it could be like, well, you're doing something wrong, but I like doing the YouTube huddle up and I will continue. And that's why I feel sometimes that these things like this, like I don't want to check my analytics too much because sometimes you can't see the forest through the trees kind of thing. But what I'm curious about is this. Okay, that sounds about right. Nick Nimmin, vidIQ, Roberto Blake, Annie Dubé, Think Media, Brian G. Johnson, YouTube creators, Think Media, lots of, YouTube coaching. So that's like similar. These people have a lot more views than I do. I'm curious for my, let's check my vlog channel. Oh, look, we got green arrows. Well, that's cool. Similar channels. Oh, tell me what's similar. I have no idea. It's random. I'm going to go ahead and guess these are like vloggy lifestyle people. But I think what you would want to strive for, I feel, is like when you do have like peers in your space, very identifiable peers, because then that means that like a website like this is able to identify from the stuff on your channel. You remember our exercise before where it's like, you want to be able to answer the 3 questions. What is your YouTube channel about? Who's your YouTube channel for? And why should they subscribe? Like, if you can answer that question, we should all be able to answer that question as the creator of the channel. But when somebody introduces your channel to somebody who has never heard of you, are they saying that same thing? And I feel like this is kind of a way to answer that is this website able to get a sense of those 3 questions just from what's on your YouTube channel right now? I like random. It keeps things fresh. Shotgun City says, I noticed views down on all 3 of my channels, but I get it. I myself, as a big YouTube watcher, have less time to spend watching this time of year. Bring on the cold and snow. Yes, I honestly think that, like, I wonder if there is, I'm curious how, of YouTube's global views, how much of their viewership is from like North American countries or the US even, and then how many, since summer is like lots of people are traveling, I feel like people's schedules are less consistent. It's, you know, people are on summer vacation and stuff like that. There's less, I just feel like more people are, they have less time to be online. And I wonder how much that affects YouTube as a whole, because obviously it's like shifting on the other side of the world. I don't know. So yes. All right. Well, I think we were all caught up with all of these stickers. So I just want to remind you guys, if I forget to give you a sticker, like totally tell me. I don't want, you know, sometimes I like forget what I'm doing because I'm like copying and pasting stuff like that. So if I, you know, ever forget your sticker, just let me know. And I think what I'm going to do is that when we get to July 31st, if there is somebody like here, DJ Ware, who has not checked in the whole time, I think I'm going to move you to the bottom. So I'm not deleting you, but I just want to kind of keep the board clean. So if you ever come back, it's very easy to add you back to where you were alphabetically. But just to clean it up a little bit, because we have people who come and go, and that's all good. But yeah, don't forget, like, the replay, I just go to the comments under the stream when I set the stream up for the following week. So if you have any comments there with your wins and your goals, that's where I add it. Okay, cool. Let me ask you guys this. Oh, actually, you can help me. I forgot to tell you this. You can help me with your, with my next video. I wanted to get screenshots of everyone finishing the sentence, I make YouTube videos because. So why do you make YouTube videos? Like, why did you start your YouTube channel? Why are you doing this? Why do this at all? Like, why are you spending time? Why are you committed to this? Why are you making YouTube videos? I would love to show people what the YouTube Huddle Up is about. And I think showing the answers to that question would be fun, right? So if you guys, oh, thank you, Introvert. I'm sure I knew I forgot somebody. Here, I'm adding you right now. So before you guys go, before the end of the stream, finish that sentence. I make YouTube videos because I make YouTube videos because ... Boom. Actually, I don't even know how I would answer. I make YouTube videos because it's fun. It's empowering. It's really fun to be able to make something and then look back on it and then share it with other people. It's a really fun way to connect with like-minded people that I wouldn't be able to interact with in real life because they're in another country or another state. I feel like I'm able to inspire people, help people in a way that I have no other means of doing that. It's just fun. It's just super fun. So yeah, before you leave, I'd love to see, I'm going to probably make like a video with your comments about it. So, all right, Be Your Nerd has a question. How do you deal with critical bad comments? Do you leave them, reply to them, or remove them? That is a good question. Yeah, it depends. Let's see. Early on in my journey, when I didn't have like anybody to talk to and had no support system, I would engage, which I would not recommend doing. Oftentimes people who leave critical bad comments are bringing their baggage from something else, right? So it's like most of the time it's not you. but you are like, they're already coming in with some baggage that they got that's not from your video, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. If it's something that's like just totally rude, and just like ridiculous, I just remove and then I hide that user from channel so they can never, like, no one will ever see a comment that they leave ever again. Which, like, yeah, I feel like you lose the privilege of being able to interact with this community if you're not going to do it in a respectful way. People can still be critical, but they don't have to be rude about it, right? And I'm definitely, like, I think if you are putting yourself out there, you're starting conversations, it is a conversation, right? So sometimes people are going to disagree with you, but that doesn't, you can disagree with someone without being rude. So if you are rude and there's like no respect at all, you get banished to the shadow realm and I never want to see you again. If I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding, sometimes I'll respond. Like, I peeked into my gaming channel recently, and see, so here's an example. Someone was like, oh, you know, I wish you would just go away because you shouldn't be playing this game since it's a multiplayer, like a MMO. It's a massively multiplayer online game and you're trying to play it solo. Like, I wish you would just go away because you're affecting, like, the way that the developers shape the game and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, I'm one person, you know, like, so, like, I tried to explain to that person, like, I'm a 39-year-old who's making videos about this because I thought it was fun. Like, are you really going to tell me, like, I wish you would go away? Like, what? And sometimes I leave those on there because I know other people are going to see it and it kind of speaks for itself. So long story long, it depends on the comment, right? Like, I feel like if there's no level of respect, immediately you get banished. If there is respect, but it's kind of like a misunderstanding, sometimes I'll like follow up or whatever, or provide additional explanation. But it really is like that gut reaction of like, if you're making me feel uncomfortable in any way, then like, it's like if you're not giving me the benefit of the doubt, then why should I give you the benefit of the doubt, right? So I don't know if that's like I don't know if that makes sense. All right. Mommy Guide says, I make YouTube videos because I wanted to have my own space for creativity, my happy place. I love that. Tom says, I make YouTube videos because it's creative and fun. Dave says, I make YouTube videos because I enjoy sharing my knowledge and learning more as I teach. I love that. Introvert Amateur, I make YouTube videos because it allows me to grow my creativity and enables me to connect with like-minded people around the world. Kathy says, I actually got some dislikes on my post since the challenge. It has almost been motivating, if that sounds weird. It does not sound weird. I totally, I can understand that. Let me screenshot your comments here about why you make YouTube videos. Kathy, why do you make YouTube videos? Wait. All right, there we go. Thanks for the answers, everybody. Be Your Nerd. I create YouTube videos because I find it more fulfilling to produce content rather than just passively consuming it. Oh, I love that. Totally. I love that. Love that. Love that. It reminds me of one of my early vlogs where I was talking about impact over income. And having done this for 8 years, I can say that oftentimes impact will lead to income eventually. So if you focus on the impact, everyone has more fun, including you. And then the income will kind of follow suit. I make YouTube videos because it's fun and easier than door-to-door puppet shows. I love that. I love that. All right. So, let's see, Volpe Punk. I make YouTube videos because I want to document my journey building an art business and share as much info as possible to help other artists who want to do the same. I love that. I absolutely love that. That's kind of how I feel with my YouTube channel, is like YouTube honestly has been one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I can't even imagine what my life would be without YouTube. It's honestly like a scary thought. And so that's why I want to share, like, it doesn't have to be, yes, like there's the glamour of being a huge mega YouTuber, but even if you don't have this, like, you know, crazy 1 million subscriber channel, YouTube could be so fulfilling and so rewarding and so empowering in so many ways, that it's like, I want to share that with more people, that if anyone ever has the itch to like give this a try, I want to be there and be like, yes, you will not regret trying. I promise. Like, even if you're like, you know what, it's not for me, you're not going to regret it, to just having said that you tried. Something about my former life as a comic slips out from time to time. Volpe Punk says, outside the main goal, I love YouTube. I want to be part of the creators out there making someone's day with their content. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yes. Yes. Totally. Well, thanks for your answers, everyone. So I think I'm going to wrap up since we're at the top of the hour. Shout out to all of you guys with your wins and your goals for the week. Good luck for what you're going to be working on. July 17th, we will be back here. And then again, mark your calendars for July 31st. We'll do our first raffle progress party situation for our 12 weeks, our second quarter of doing the YouTube Huddle Up in 2024. Look at all this stuff that everyone's been working on, right? That's what we're going to be talking about on July 31st. So I hope you guys all have a great week. I'm excited to see what all of you guys create. And with that said, catch you next week. Bye, everybody.